Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's Diwali day. Happy Diwali to you all. We are looking at the Nifty again. Please read the disclaimer in the description box. This is for educational purposes. This is not information for investment. Um, it's Muhurat trading time, and people have this constant question as well. Should we be buying or investing during Muhurat trading? Should we trade during Muhurat trading and stuff like that? It is a long drawn tradition in India to do that. Like any other tradition, it is based on beliefs that people have, and beliefs are personal and social to a degree. Um, but again, at the end of it, should you invest based on Muhurat trading? My answer is no, because you invest based on the timing in the market. You time the markets for returns. You can do something for tokenism as a sign of respect or a sign of something auspicious, but it doesn't mean that it is the right thing to do in terms of market timing. You should always invest based on market timing, looking at returns and so on. So that is what we'll look at today. If you look at this graph, this is the Nifty weekly chart. Investing during more trading doesn't do you any harm. You can definitely do that if you have the risk appetite for it. It's always about a risk appetite for it, right? So if you have the risk appetite that, okay, the market's still going to go down further and you still want to get in as a token gesture, as an auspicious thing, go ahead, do it. There's nothing wrong in that at all. But it is not something you can call investing or trading. It is just a tradition that you might want to follow, and that's perfectly okay. You don't have to really uh, you're not answerable to anybody for doing that. It is your choice to do that. It is not a market timing or a tool for investment or a technique for investment of any sort. Yeah, so we're looking at the Nifty chart. When we look at this right now, it's following exactly all those levels that I had predicted previously, and you can also see them on the screen currently. You'll see two levels here at the bottom. That is a investment, that is a support and resistance zone, sorry, not an investment zone. That's a support and resistance zone. It can become an investment zone if it holds. The yellow lines are a major signal zone there. That was also a support and resistance zone. The market followed this, and also this last pair here on top, the red lines, two on top, they're also a resistance and support zone. And I've indicated to you where these are formed. These three boxes that you see here are where these three set of resistance and support zones had formed. So if you look at the monthly chart, similarly, you can see what is actually happening in the Nifty. There's been a massive hammer, and then these green candles, and you see a pullback candle there. Now, I call it a pullback candle because that's exactly what it is signaling. Currently, given the flow of the Nifty, it is showing a lot of weakness. This is the daily chart for us to look at, so that we can go into a little detail of it. This is where the first sign came in, and it said it's going to form a top. I started telling you this about this in July, and I said in September to October, this is what we'll see. One of the first signs of a proper top formation. Again, like I repeat every single time, this is important information, that forming a top or indicating a top formation, indicating overbought zones, does not mean that the market has decided to turn. It isn't. So it depends on what it is doing after that. It'll need confirmation. So confirmation was received to us when 24771, 24,771 was breached. That is this yellow line here that was breached on this particular day with a very narrow close, and you can see what's happened post that. It stayed well below that. So from 24,700, 800 approximate, to we are about 24,200 right now. So about a 600 point swing there. Um, the market's still seeing pressure downward. Um, that is what I would look at it like. That is how I'm seeing it. And this was the top indication. It broke, it confirmed it here, and it is headed down. Now, this third zone is not a very strong zone, but it does offer some form of support. But while I say that, 23,985, breaking that is going to be very, very crucial. If the stock market starts trading under this line or around this line instead of the top line, you can definitely see that as a very strong sign of weakness, and downtrends happen very, very quickly. So I would not advise investing right now. Of course, this is not investment advice in any way, but just as information, that is how I look at things. So getting into the market right now is a risky thing. It's like following a catching knife. You need to wait, pause, and look at how the market's doing. when it's going to the next turn. Currently, the market is not indicating a turn. It is still in the downtrend. Once it starts indicating a turn, you'll see these zones of support and resistance forming. And I'll tell you exactly when such a support and zone resistance forms. Um, Predictively, I look at the market heading towards 23,000 and lower levels. Um, 23,000 for the short term, and then we will see what the market indicates there. If it tells us there is further weakness, or if there is a base formation, we'll definitely try and talk about that so that we can understand how an entry might happen there, how an entry might look at that stage, and how do you actually end up making some profit there. So that is the Nifty on Diwali 2024. Watch out for the moves right now, please. The market's actually quite volatile and trending downwards. I would not personally put my bets on the market moving up very soon. Now, the very soon can be anything between a month to 6 months. The market has to tell us that, right? Until the market tells you that, there is no point of following anything other than with a blind shot that, okay, I feel this, the market's going to go up. If you feel a certain way, you can invest in trade basis that, but that's not really a very smart way of doing it. It is a very high risk strategy. So back to about uh, back to talking about Muhurat trading. It's a tradition. If you want to do it, please go ahead and feel free. Like, there's nothing to feel bad about it, but it is not the way to time or trade a market or invest in it. It is not a technique of investment. Remember that. Wish you all a happy Diwali again, and please do like, subscribe, and share this video if you like it, and leave me a comment if you'd like me to cover anything else at all. And I hope you're well, and we'll catch up again in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.